Hello everyone, my name is Syntax and this is another Wayfinder video for you. In this video today we are going to talk about the overall state of the game and where currently the game is at. Is it playable, is it good? And also in the end of the video we're going to talk about the new patch version 0.1.1 and what's all the changes they've done to the game. First of all, let's talk about the state of the game. I'm taking PC results or PC data from SteamDB website to get a rough idea of the player base and how it's doing. Again, the game is cross-platform. This means it's available on all platforms. So I don't have the data of other platforms, but I'm gonna base my opinions on some big data. But currently, the all-time peak 10 days ago was 24,000 people. But the last 24-hour peak is 785 as of recording this video. Currently there are 7,467 people playing, so it's a big drop. But the player base aside, let's talk about the server situation. They have been pushed out multiple server patches to fix the issue with getting disconnecting, long queues and so on and so forth. They have fixed a lot of issues with the Wayfinder servers. They fixed it, the crashes, they fixed it, the save data issue, bunch of the disconnection issues as well. I'm not getting disconnected as much as I used to, and that's actually very good. The game is pretty stable except for a part, the optimization, which is piss poorly done. Loading time is obnoxiously long. You have to wait between loading screens more than you actually play in the game sometimes. Even though my game is on an SSD, it doesn't actually load faster compared to other games that I play on my SSD. Like games like Cyberpunk 2077 with that massive open world load much faster than the small instance maps that Wayfinders has. It's a big deal breaker to me because this game relies on you going to these different zones to farm materials. But currently the game's loading time and optimization part of the game is very bad. If you're playing on a low system, if you're planning on to buy the game on a low system, just be mindful. Even with the recommended specs on the Steam page itself, the game is struggling to run at stable frame rates, and also loading time is a little bit bigger, like I mentioned before. So keep that in mind. The performance is not great, but the server side of things has been improved significantly, but still there's still some disconnection here and there, some network lags, also hit registration issues sometimes pop up. But the game overall is stable in a position that is very stable, playable. All right, that's the states of the game currently. It's an early access title, so I'm willing to give them a chance to fix everything. I'm still having my faith in them. They could deliver on that note. Also, we got an update today, a massive update. So we got an update today to the game patch 0.1.2.0. With this patch, this is like the major patch we got after a bunch of hotfixes. We got like 3 hotfixes. Now this is one of the bigger patches that we got. We'll go through the patch notes here one by one. This is on Wayfinder's Discord. I will link it in the description if you're interested in joining. We are happy to announce our first large patch, which includes some big stability fixes, including preventing the problem saving user data in most instances. This was a big deal to me. I got this like multiple times, so they fixed it apparently. This patch will require a client update and will be okay, it's actually targeting go tomorrow. It's so important to note that this patch will not have a ton of adjustments or bugs you might have encountered in early access, as it was logged before we went live, meaning the next patch will address some early access feedback directly. So we are expecting to get another patch. We don't know when, but when that's come, where majority of the bugs that we got right now that reported, issues that we currently reporting, like the accessory unable to be sold stuff, like bugs we have, they will be fixed. Like currently accessory store is bugged, you can't sell them, and I have like I think I have like 200 or 500 maybe accessories on my store. I couldn't do anything with it. I can't sell them, I can't do anything with it. So gameplay, combat plus gameplay update. Nightmare event cooldown has been significantly reduced from 2 hours to 60 seconds in the Highlands. Now that's a big deal. For those who don't know who Nightmare is, he's this big ass boss that you have to fight. I don't have any videos of me fighting because I was dumb. I didn't clip any. But essentially, that dude, that big ass monster, you need to kill it to get some very important resources to build some of the weapons in the game, and also some wayfinders. So it's a big deal. You have to wait between 2 hours, just the 2 hours, just to spawn it again and do it again, and you have like a random chance of getting what you want. It's not fun to do. So they actually significantly reduce it to now. So every 1 minute you will get the Nightmare event. That's actually very good. Burst rifles now automatically begin firing after reload, thanks God. Flares will no longer continue to spawn during the spare of the influence event in Highlands. Also that's great. Arcane build-up mastery will currently increase damage based on the momentum of all executioners melee weapon types. Arcane build-up mastery level 3 will deal arcane energy burst for all executioners melee weapon types as intended. Yeah, it was bugged. The arcane build-up didn't work. Now it's actually apparently working. The sniper rifle mastery correctly boosted damage at long target. Again, sniper rifle also was bugged. At long range, it's supposed to do boosted damage, but it did not. Alright, it's now fixed. Knockback now respect dodge invisibility frame. Thank God. Thank God. I don't know how many times I got knocked back during a dodge, because the invisibility frame didn't count for that knockback. So even when you're dodging, in the process of dodging, you will still get knocked back. They actually fixed it. Echo reality type text in Echo's menus now match its current reality. I never noticed that, but it's okay. Nice. Okay, my main character, Nice. And this lingering shadow buff icon refreshed correctly in the player's HUD after 3 stacks when active. Okay, that's good. I never noticed it, but it's good. Okay. Level 3 of Kairos Arcane Force will now deal the intended additional instance of damage. Fix an incremental level above, causing heroic Kairo to be more powerful at a level 30 than intended. Yeah. No, okay, Kairos got fixed. That's good. Venomous Trust now active immediately and moving slightly faster. That's good. I haven't played her yet, so I don't know what's that about. When using Venomous Trust with no movement input, you will no longer travel off the side of intent. Okay, that's actually good. I've seen a lot of people complain about this. That's good. Venomous using thrusters while ADS or block will no longer cause the player to travel off the side. Players will no longer get kicked back when collecting loot during the Light of the Flame quest dungeon instance. Removed a duplicate Road to Ruin quest name at Seeker's Elbow in Deepest World. Fix a bug where side quest XP was scaling unintentionally with difficulties spheres. So this, let's see. So fixed a bug where side quest XPs was scaling unintentionally with difficulty spheres. This means that the book quest that we used to farm for levels is fixed. So you can no longer do that. By having higher spheres doesn't mean you get a lot of XP. That's kind of sucks. Okay. Hidden knowledge side quests can now be complete in any Azorian lost zones and also count any variant of the Decor event. Lost zones, known action kicking the players off the problems using server data has been addressed. Alternate persons will now appear equipped with the Wayfinder models at the expression report screen. Gloom ambush event in lost zones will now reward the players with gloomstone shards upon completion. That's good. Reduce the amount of enemies that spawn during the excavation unit, supply raid, supply run, chain gan, and what lies beneath the event in the pit. Enemies at the end of the Lost Zone expedition can no longer spawn out of bounds and prevent the player's ability to complete the expedition. Party invites can no longer be sent to anyone online actively in a Lost Zone instance. New music variants has been added to the Deep Mines expedition. Rifle. Alright, so the next one is Hunts. Rifle no longer can transfer an orb of husk enemy by shooting it during the Dread Light Legion hunt. Numbers of enemies that spawn during each phase of the Dread Legion hunt is reduced. Bomb will now explode quickly when pressed to an enemy in the Dead Legion hunt. Players can no longer get stuck in die between holographic tiles in the Dread Legion hunt. The hunt, reject, group, slam, attack, AoE warning indicators now visible during the agent hand hunt. Fix an issue where some hunts were rewarding unintentional loot upon completion. Housing. Reduce the amount of resources required to craft housing item recipes. Temporarily, players will no longer be able to switch wayfinders or weapons while inside the apartment. Trickster's artifact now has a cooldown timer and can only be interacted with by the players who are on the apartment. Localization fixes several miscellaneous text issues throughout the game. Translated voiceover has been added to the numerous quests and cutscenes. Music. The miscellaneous stuff. The Enchanted Tower Compass item reward for the excavated Founders packs will now appear in the player's key item inventory. 5% reward tower XP is earned from the Enchanted Tower Compass item as intended. Purchase Founders packs will visibly displayed as on in the shop menu. Players can immediately equip newly acquired Wayfinders or weapons from Founders packs without needing to travel first. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Several echoes now have their missing icons. Camera collision improvement has been added throughout the game. This is actually great. The camera really needs some improvements. A lot of improvements, especially in confined spaces. It's a little bit annoying to get around. This is actually good first step. All right, the known issues. So they know this stuff is there. They actually don't know how to fix it. They still haven't fixed the stuff. These are known issues. Helper coins are not rewarding to the Helper coins are not rewarded to players upon exhibition completion. In the Codex Hall, the Pit, and the Shrouded Woods, Helper coins will be rewarded to players in all of the zones and hunts. Debug test is visible on the duplicated binding or pop-up in the settings menu. Naming inconsistency appears from some weapons throughout the several menus. Survivalist critical force mastery does not increase crit chance based on the player's momentum granted. Some type of echo cost reduction is not applied consistently. Take quest. Many tracked quests may not appear in the player's HUD and can impede quest progression. Heroic Kairos Arcane Force ability VFX can remain on the enemies and continuously glowing in size. Issues we are still tracking. Players unable to sell accessories in Wagon. Thank God. Please fix it. Important. Fast. Improved camera behavior, especially in small and okay, that's actually a tracking they're doing to improve. That's good. Wayfinder's ability firing off in indirection. Yes, please fix this. I'm a next main. It's very annoying when next dash somewhere else when I want her to dash somewhere else, right? I wanted to next to dash onto the enemy, not off to the side. All right, please fix it. Tooth and Claw aesthetic shows as a rifle. That's actually a very funny bug. Talon and Prior crashing and highline. It's actually Talon and Prior crashing highlands is still not fixed. So please, engaging in Talons and Prior's highlands are no longer lead to server crashes. So this is actually another thing they're actually working on fixing. So this is the patch notes. Again, it's it's a big patch. They fixed a lot of issues, but not a lot of the concerning issues, mind you. But this is a start. The patch released 20 hours ago. This is a start. I'm hopeful for the game, and learn to see. So if you guys planning on buying the Founders Pack for Founders Pack or anything, be my guest. Just by all means do it. It's fun to play, but do keep in mind this is an early access game and still rough around the edges. But if you're willing to look past that, and it's actually just an enjoyable game for you. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe for more Wayfinder content and other gaming related news and stuff. I see you guys later time. See you next out.